explosive crashes, daring overtakes, and one last shot at glory. Brad Pitt is back in the driver's seat, literally, in director Joseph Kosinski's high-octane Formula One drama that races beyond just checkered flags and champagne. This is more than just a comeback story. The story follows Sonny Hayes, played by a rugged, magnetic Brad Pitt, a washed-up phone legend forced out of racing after a devastating crash. Fast forward 30 years, he's now living in New York, making ends meet as a taxi driver and gambling away what's left of his pride. But when old friend and struggling team owner Ruben Cervantes, played by a delightfully chaotic Javier Bardem, offers him a shot at redemption, Sonny is pulled back into the fast lane. With a twist, he's not just racing again, he's mentoring a new age prodigy, Joshua Pierce, a hot-headed, hyper-talented rookie played by Damson Idris, for a team on the brink of collapse. Yes, we've seen this setup before, the veteran versus the rebel, the teacher and the student, the final shot at redemption. But it's how this film executes that classic formula which makes it genuinely gripping. This is a film that knows what it is and leans into it with absolute confidence. It's Rocky meets Rush, Top Gun meets turbocharged tires. Director Joseph Kosinski, the man behind Top Gun, Maverick, brings that same visceral, in-the-cockpit intensity to Formula One. And what sets this film apart? No CGI trickery, no green screen magic. Everything was shot on real phone tracks. During actual race weekends, you feel the G-force, the sweat, the silence before the storm. But be warned, the film occasionally leans heavily into racing jargon. Aerodynamics, tire strategies, starting formations. If you're not a motorsport nerd, some of it might go over your head. Pitt's Sonny Hayes is vintage cool, a man weathered by loss but still chasing the ghost of speed. There's a swagger to him, but also a weariness that's never overplayed. Damson Idris brings fire to the screen as Joshua, cocky, viral, always with a camera in his face, but never quite in control. Watching these two butt heads and slowly build mutual respect is the film's emotional backbone. Javier Bardem, a flamboyant ball of chaos, as Ruben, the desperate team owner. Kerry Condon also stands out as the no-nonsense tech director Kate McKenna, fighting her own battles in a male-dominated garage. So, what makes this film a winner? First, the realism. You're not watching a race, you're inside one. Second, the performances. Everyone here brings their A-game. And third, Hans Zimmer's score. Goosebumps every single lap. It's all about beating the odds. A failing team taking on giants like Ferrari, Mercedes and Red Bull with grit, heart and a whole lot of duct tape. But it's not without bumps on the track. The plot is predictable, especially if you've seen your share of sports dramas. The technical talk might alienate casual viewers, and at times the pacing wobbles, especially when the film detours into subplots about Sonny's past or corporate politics. Still, when that final race kicks in, it doesn't matter if you've guessed the outcome. It's thrilling. You will be holding your breath. Sonny's last lap isn't just a race, it's poetry in motion. And when the world fades into silence around him, that's cinema. This film knows the genre, it respects the sport, and it delivers a grounded, emotional story with the roar of engines and the rush of legacy. It's not about winning, it's about racing, it's about redemption. And Brad Pitt's Sonny Hayes makes you feel every second of it. Catch it on the biggest screen possible. Trust me, it's worth the ride. Have you seen the film? What did you think of Pitt's performance and who was your favorite team on the grid? Drop your thoughts below and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more reviews and film breakdowns every week.